Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Many thanks for joining with me. Before starting this program, I would like to give thanks for joining with English Zone. So now we are going to start our daily program, and I hope that everybody would watch this program very nicely. Okay. So today I want to discuss about how to use was, where, did as an auxiliary verb or main verb. So today I want to discuss how to use was, where and did as an auxiliary or main verb. Sometimes we see that at the time of talking or to write anything we feel hesitation where we can use was, where or did as an auxiliary and main verb. So if you follow today's lecture, and I'm sure that after seeing this, your confusion will be removed, and then you will be able to write it to use it very perfectly. So today, now I'm going to start the program. Let's start the program. So you have to understand that if you want to use perfectly was or did, you have to understand or you have to know parts of speech, because without understanding or without knowing parts of speech, you will not be able to understand it. So I hope that you would see it so that you can understand it. So now I'm telling or I'm writing some words. By this I will clear everything where we can use was or did as an auxiliary or main verb. Like first I would like to tell you that he was going there, okay, to meet with his friends, F-R-I-E-N-D, okay, our friends. He was going there to meet with his friends. So if you follow going and was, just I want to tell you that going and was. Going, this is main verb. As, this is main verb. So was, of course, that is auxiliary verb. Do you understand? As, going is main verb. So was is auxiliary verb. So now I am writing something where you see was will be the main verb. Okay? Do you understand? Second, I want to write he was an honest. H-O-N-E-S-T was an honest person. He was an honest person. We have written here. So if you see was, that means after was, if you analyze the whole sentences, there you will not see any verb like a pronoun, an article, honest. This is adjective, person, this is also noun. Okay, that means here we don't see any main verb. So as there is no main verb in this sentence, that means was will be the main verb. I hope that you understand this. Again, I am telling that if you follow these two sentences, first I have written he was going there to meet with his friend or friends. So as going, go is main verb, then left, that means here we have seen was, this is of course auxiliary verb. And secondly, we have written that he was an honest person. Okay, he was an honest person. If we analyze the whole sentences, then we see that after was there is no main verb. That means it is of course main verb. So again, if we tell or if we write not he, if we tell they, okay, they, as they plural, then the auxiliary verb will be also plural, like they were. Just we have changed this. They were going to there to meet with their friends, okay, with their friends. Again, I'm telling they were going to there to meet with their friends. This is also very important. If we see that go is main verb and also left we see that where, because if we see where as having main verb, then where also will be of course auxiliary verb. As the subject is plural, that's why we have used where. Okay, do you understand? So I hope that you understand it very clearly. Secondly, I want to tell again, they were, not was, they were, okay, honest persons. They were honest persons. ठीक है? They were honest persons. Here also we have seen that if we analyze the whole sentences, after where there is no main verb. That is, it is working as a main verb. So I hope that you understand from my from these two sentences, and after saying this, if you could try at your home each and every day, then it will be very much clear for you. So again, now I'm telling something about did. Did also, again I want to tell you that this is also very important. They were going there to meet with their friends. This is past continuous tense. First is past continuous tense, but they were honest person or he was honest person. This is of course past indefinite tense, because after was or were we don't see any ing with the verb, and if you don't see any ing with the verb, and if you see there any was or were, of course that will be past indefinite tense. Remember it, this is very important. At the time of making sentence, sometimes we see that we feel confusion. So do you understand that if we see was were, but there is no ing, that means that is past indefinite tense. But after was were, if we see ing, of course that is past continuous tense. So now I am telling something about past did. This is also very important for us to make any sentence for ourselves. Okay, do you understand? This is also very important to make ourselves. Firstly, I would like to tell you that did also you can use as an auxiliary or main verb. By writing something, I will try to clear this. Like he did it very nicely. Okay, very nicely. He did it very nicely. If you see that after did there is no main verb. There is no main verb. That means as there is no more main verb, so it is main verb. Okay? If you see there is no main verb after did, then it will be main verb. Okay, do you understand? Secondly, I want to show that if you see he did it very nicely. I have told you that is of course main verb. But if you see that did he do it very nicely? N-I-C-E-L-I. Did he do it very nicely? Having did and also do. After did, if you see any main verb, of course this is auxiliary verb, and also it is helping us to make a question. This is also helping us to make a question. Okay, do you understand? And by this we can make any question, and also we have seen that did may play two rules. One is that it can play a main verb, and also it also can play as an auxiliary verb. Do you understand? So by did we can make any question, and also we make any negative sentence. Now I want to show that. Say he did not see it. Okay, if you see he did not see it, if you want to make any negative sentence, then you can take a subject plus did not plus V1 and also rest of the words. Just by this you can make any sentence by yourself. And also just we have shown that how you can use did was, were as an auxiliary or main verb. Here also I want to tell you that by using was, were, you can also make any negative sentence. You can also make any interrogative or negative sentence. Like we have written, they were going to meet with their friends. If you want to make it negative, we can tell that they were not going there to meet with their friends. If you want to make it interrogative, were they going there to meet with their friends? If you want to make it negative interrogative, were they not going there to meet with their friends? Okay, so same way you can use was. He was going there, he was not going there. Was he going there? Wasn't he going there? That means here I am to mention that if you follow this, and by following this you can remove your confusion. So by following this you will be able to make new sentences for yourself. So now I am going to finish my lecture, and I hope that everybody would watch this very perfectly, and by watching this you will get much more benefits. It is very important to write anything, to speak anything, and also to do any work in our everyday life. So today I want to finish. Today it will be very much hectic. Everybody would realize that this is office. Thank you very much for watching this program, and next time we'll try to discuss about new subjects. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.
Like a Hellcat.